Hello everyone, I hope you can all hear me. Let's get choppy now. So my streaming app is actually having some issues right now. Okay, we are live on YouTube. Let me copy the link. So let's get busy. Oh yeah. Feel free to join me on YouTube and Facebook. Please like and subscribe. Share the link with your friends, family. Let's talk about the market sentiment. We're going to be talking about the technical side of the crypto space right now and the fundamental side, what they are both saying and what you should expect from the market. My name is Shay. I'll be your host today. So please like, share the link with your friends. Let's comment, and please, if you find value in this session, don't hesitate to like and share, and don't forget to subscribe as well. So let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. I cannot see a chat, so I have to attend to each video personally because I'm using Restream.io right now, but the platform is having some technical difficulties with charts right now and the fundamental side. So please like and share, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell to be able to get updates about my recurring videos. So charts is not active right now. Let me check Facebook. Facebook.com. Okay, please join me. Let's kick it up. Just gonna give a few minutes for everyone to join right now. I'm not playing background music today. I think I had issues with overshadowing background music the last time, so I'm not gonna be doing that today. But if you cannot hear me, let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know. It's very imperative. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can see my screen. So today we'll be talking about chart analysis, fundamental size, and the Bitcoin, the crypto, on crypto, fundamental effect on crypto right now, and the technical, what the fundamental is saying on the Bitcoin market. And you know, whatever the Bitcoin market says is going to be effective on every other altcoin market. So I think we are live on Facebook as well. Wait, the title is not updated. The title is not updated. That is strange. The title should be Bitcoin technical versus fundamental analysis. My title is not really updated right now. Let me check that out. Yeah, it's not updated on Facebook, or it's updated on YouTube. So let's go live. Please, if you have any question, I would loud and clear. Good. Thank you. Please share the link with your friends. Let everybody come on board. Let's talk about it. I want us to talk about, sorry for the break in transmission. I think I went on a short vacation, just a short vacation throughout the weekend, so I've not been giving updates. I've just been checking up on you guys. So thanks for having me back, and I'm good and well. I just need to relax my brain. I've been having some terrible, I won't say terrible right now, but I'll say congestion, too much on my head to think about. So I just need to relax and re-strategize. So I'm going to be talking about the Bitcoin market and what you should expect from the Bitcoin market today, and probably in this week and the next, let's say till June, July. I'm going to be predicting. I want to predicting more like I'm just going to be analyzing based on my own view and based on what the market is saying, on the Bitcoin choppiness right now, because a lot of people are scared about the market. We have sentiments. A lot of sentiments are going up and down in the market right now. So let's just wait. I'm going to chill for a few seconds. Let's say for the next 30 seconds, and we're going to go live. I just want everybody to participate in this live. Okay, can't see your screen. Oh really? Let me check that. Are you sure? Please check again. Let me know if I'm getting info that I can't see my screen. I'm actually active. I can see my screen is quite active right now. Please check your side. I think the network is lagging. Yeah, the network is lagging, and the streaming platform I'm using, they actually give there's a temporary support chat unavailability right now, and they are aware of that, and they're working on it. So I think we are active now, but there's going to be some lag. So let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can't see your screen. Please let me know if you can see my screen. We can hear you. Good. Can you see my screen? That's very important. Please let me know. Just type it in the comment section. Let me check Facebook as well. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Let me know. Let me know before I kick off. Sound check. Video, let me know if it's checked. Can you see my screen, please, before I kick off? I don't want to be talking to a blank screen right now. Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for your comments. Can you see my screen now? Is it back? You should be seeing this. You should be seeing Smart, the what's it called? You send the YouTube page. They are both saying and what you. Please, I need your feedback before I continue. I don't want to lag behind. Time is going. Feedback required, please. Feedback. Please be fast. Your life. Can you see my screen? Oh, time is going. Johnny Stroy, you said you can't see my screen. Let me know if you can. Okay, I feel everybody should be able to have access to that right now. So I'm going to go straight into what we want to talk about tonight. So I'm going to be talking, starting from the technical side and going to the fundamental side. Okay, let me start from this vote. Okay, there's this vote to ask there's a crypto community where you get to vote about the sentiment in the market. So fundamentally, from the sentiment we're having in the market right now, you can see 52% are saying the bull market is still on and the correction is over. The next target is 100K. 28% say no, we are in bear market time right now, and we have 20% saying they are not really sure, they just want to see the results. Okay, so if you notice what I've been saying about the contrarian phenomenon, that is when every play against the herd, right? when the herd are saying the market is done, the market is going bullish. Like I said, when people are over bullish, when the market is over bullish, then that is when it's best for you to cash out. And when the market is actually over bearish, when people are fearful, people are saying, oh, this market is going down and the likes, that's the best time for you to cash in. Okay, let's check some on-chain analysis on CoinMarketCap. Okay, on-chain analysis on CoinMarketCap. We can see, please share this on YouTube, share it on Facebook, just share the link to your members. Let's talk about this in full. Okay, let me go to CoinMarketCap. Let's check some that's where you can see the market sentiment. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin market sentiment, on-chain analysis basically. And I'm going to go to, so based on fundamental information right now, from the looking at the sentiment in the market right now, 52% of the market are quite bullish, and you see the number of votes. We have over 17,500 voters that actually vote, and 52% of those voters are saying the bull market is still on and the correction is over. Now, like I said, the market tends to play against the herd, right? I might be wrong, but that is just what tends to play out most times. So when the exchanges or the book players notice that the market is, a lot of people are bullish and the likes, that is when the manipulation actually come in place. Like I said, my expectation for Bitcoin is still to actually test the 25K, 26K region right now. That is my projection actually. Distribution, the technical Wychoff distribution analysis is stating that we actually could experience the phase E of the Wychoff, and fundamental head and shoulder. I'm going to do that on the chart. So anyway, so let's do fundamental a little before we go to technicals. Okay, so on-chain analysis on Bitcoin. My network is shitty right now. It's loading. It's taking so long to load. Okay, good. So right, you can see the market is this is actually on-chain data right now. The market is bearish. This is for Bitcoin. Bitcoin market is bearish, like very, very bearish right now, and network growth is at 0.3% in the morning. That is, people actually, the change in the money address momentum is actually negative right now. Concentrations are actually 0.3. That is, concentration is a bit bullish. This indicates accumulation. Actually, it kind of indicate accumulation. It's quite, people actually buying into it a little by little, and number of large transactions is actually minimal, as in almost zero. That's actually indication that one, accumulation is high, is almost high, not very high, but accumulation is high. That is, and like I said on the Telegram channel, from data from the Glassnode. Good. I think I'm going to go to Glassnode next. So we have, these are on-chain data. Like I said, a lot of big whales, a lot of institutions actually kept coming into the market currently. This is the phase where institutions actually get to come into the market. I think there's a chart I dropped on the channel that talked about the phases and what you should expect, the market cycle phases. Okay, and what you should expect. I think I dropped it on Telegram channel some times ago. I will search for it right now. May 19. What's up, my channel is not going backward. The network is not cool right now. Okay. Oh boy. So what I can see right now, I'm going to go to that later. What I can see right now is accumulation. A lot of ways actually accumulating. The institutions are accumulating right now. You can see large transactions is very, very minimal, and the market is still bullish. It's still bearish. Like the fear, this actually indicates the fear in the market right now. That's what you're seeing. A lot of people are fearful, and I said, whenever the fear gets to the extreme, that is the best time to actually accumulate. So I'm actually expecting more, probably a major dip to around the 20K region before we actually start going back upward, before we experience the V-shaped region. Now going to Glassnode. Glassnode is actually one a potential, a very good space, a very good company you can actually follow on Twitter or Telegram. You can follow them, Glassnode. They get to give analysis about the market. I think this is for Ethereum. My network is not making sense right now, and that's not friendly. Okay, right now number of exchange deposits has increased, just reached an all-time high. For that's the wrap BTC. Let's check for Bitcoin. Yeah, this was 2 hours ago. Bitcoin present supply last active. You can see the present supply is quite low right now. Now, based on this information, just based on this information alone, the law of demand and supply states that when demand is high and supply is low, what do you expect in price? Upward, uptrend, right? Now, if you look at what we have in this is May 2021. This is based on Glassnode analysis. We have the Bitcoin present supply percentage supply for the last 1 year is actually decreasing. That is, supply is actually going lower and lower and lower. That is, most miners are not really selling right now. That's the indication right now. Most miners are not really selling, and the supply, and the reason why the price is not really going upward right now is because a lot of people, especially the newbies that came into the market, are very fearful right now. Like, they're very fearful, they are not buying, but institutions are actually accumulating. That's one thing you don't know. A lot of people, a lot of newbies are selling into the hands of the institution right now. So for me personally, like I said, personally, I am quite bullish on Bitcoin long term. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin long term. I feel the bull market is not over and we're still going upward, but there's going to be some consolidation and downward trend towards the. Let's go to technical analysis. Let's go to the chart before I make that comment. And you can see BTC supply in losses is actually has reached I reached a 10-month high of about 4.8 million BTC. That's according to Glassnode. Okay, so this is actually information. These are fundamental information you can actually use to understand what is going on in the market right now, and you can use that to predict fundamental information. That you can use that to predict and get your direction about the market. Okay. So going to technicals, I hope you don't have any question. Can you hear me? Any question on Facebook? Okay, yes, I can. Oh my God, 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, sorry, the network is shitty. Okay, good. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe as well if you have not. So I was talking about the technicals, right? That was fundamentals. Now coming back to technicals. Like I said, we have the. Let me go to Wychoff. Let me show you. Let me show you the correlation right now. Wychoff distribution. Distribution analysis. If you look at the Wychoff pattern, the Wychoff accumulation and distribution actually shows a lot about the market sentiment. This is actually the textbook chart. This is the major textbook chart, right? If you look at what we have here, correlate what we have here with what we have on Bitcoin right now. This is the Wychoff, right? This is the distribution schematic of the Wychoff, Richard Wychoff accumulation and distribution phases, right? Compared to what we have here, you can see the correlation, right? This is our phase 1, the phase A, the phase A, the phase B, the phase C, D, and phase E. Like I said, I'm actually expecting phase E right now, the Wychoff. So we are in phase A, we have the B, we have the C, and we have the D. This is the D. From here to here is the D. I'm actually expecting the E right now, and the E could actually take us to this region between the 24. The reason why I said this region is because of this little consolidation. That is this little consolidation we have around it, which is around the 23 region and the 24 region, 24,100 and 22,200, and we have another just a little uptrend around the 26,000 right now, 26,000 range here. Okay, so I'm actually expecting a test to this region to probably 20k, then we bounce back. That is my expectation for phase E of the Wychoff distribution analysis. Now, and that is for Wychoff. I spoke with a friend, CBM. I spoke with a friend about the Wychoff analysis, and he was telling me this is, yeah, it is Wychoff, but I feel it is more of HNS. And yeah, if you look into the chart right now, you will see what I understand what he was trying to point out by saying what we have is actually an HNS. Okay, and that is what we have here. We have a head and shoulder formation. So we actually have a possible head and shoulder formation around the Bitcoin trend right now. So, and whenever you have an head and shoulder formation on Bitcoin, that's an indication of a downward, a upward trend. But right now we have a major head and shoulder, which actually gives us a downward trend. Yeah, he was right. But if you look at it if you zoom out your chart, you'll be able to see that we have Bitcoin actually giving us a major Wychoff distribution analysis, because if you correlate what we have here and what we have on the Wychoff right now, see, and this is the Wychoff distribution. This is the inverted by Wychoff. Yeah, it's still the same phase, you can see. Now you should understand it might not follow the market exactly the same way, but it has a little correlation. So if you look at the Wychoff, they are all saying the same thing, phase A, B, C, and E. So right now Bitcoin is there to test the phase E. So like I was saying, on the technical side of the chart right now, like I said, technical seem bullish. But the news I've been hearing about fundamentals and people, manipulators right now, someone even saying he expect Bitcoin to actually hit around 10,000 to 6,000, 10,000 region. I am very skeptical about that call, because that is way bullish. Because if this can actually come to test around this region right now, then I would say probably the bull market is over. Yeah, right, I would say the bull market is over. And that's if you're looking at the chart as if we're actually coming to have a fake out. But this region is where I expect the institution to come in. This region is where I'm actually seeing the institution coming. And if you look at the previous charts, okay, before I go to previous charts, I said something about the 200-day moving average and 24 weekly moving. I'm going to go to that very soon. But if we good let's look at the previous chart. That is in 2000 and oh boy. Okay, let's go to 2017, right? Let's go to 2017. Before the major uptrend in 2017. Oh boy, this wasn't nice. This is not nice enough. 2018. Okay, before the major I think we have to go to a better chart. Let's go to, okay, I think I opened CoinMarketCap. Yeah, the chart overview. Looking at the chart on CoinMarketCap, I think we should be able to get the data from 2017, 2013 here. So looking at the correlating the chart analysis, the chart patterns, the price action in 2013, 2017, and 2021, I think current price action is correlated with what we have in 2013, right? And the Wychoff actually plays out a lot. And if you look at the fundamental news, like we have the what's this company now going bullish on Bitcoin, that Bitcoin is now a new asset class. What's the name of the company? Let me check it out. I think I have it on it was on my WhatsApp. Okay, that should be, you can check it out on Google. I'm just going to say it out so you can search it out yourself. And that is okay. Yeah, we have Goldman Sachs say Bitcoin is a new asset class, and Ray Dalio prefer Bitcoin to bonds, and Elon Musk is actually going green on Bitcoin. These are actually major information we have in the market right now. So like I said, I want to compare what we have in 2013 and what we have in 2017. You remember what we had on this zoom out chart, right? Let me go back to 2021. So a lot of people calling for the bear market. Now, one of the reasons why I feel the bear market is not yet in, one of the reasons why I feel the bear market is not in, if you watch my previous video about Bitcoin potential, if we are actually done with the bear market, I stated three major things. I said we need to have inflow on exchange inflow, like large exchange inflow. When you start seeing big money flow into the exchanges, that is an indication that there's people are actually ready, the big waves are ready to cash out, and there might be a potential downtrend. Then two, is when you see the market's flow, that is the accelerations, that is Bitcoin making large percentage in days and in weeks, in days. Like in 2017, I think Bitcoin went from I think 7,000 or 8,000 to around 20,000 within 7 days. When you start seeing this kind of flow, like big margin, then you should know Bitcoin is actually going bullish. That the bear market is very, very close. That's one of the things you look at for. So looking at what we have in 2013, right? So in 2013, let's see what we have in 2013, right? Oh boy, this chart is choppy and not really cool. I'm not saying that here. Let's go to 2017. Okay. Yep. We have something close, just a little close, not too close, but a little close. So we have now, like I said, you should look into Bitcoin percentage and not Bitcoin price relative to dollar. You should look at the percentage margin, not relative to dollar, because if you start looking at the dollar value of Bitcoin, you actually will start getting wrong information about where the price could go. Okay, so my projection right now is this region. You know, in 2017, this was 2017 May, we have an uptrend. This was May. We had an uptrend, then a downtrend towards the Then we had a consolidation downtrend, though not as choppy as what we have right now, and we have this. And if we look into 2013 to 2014, we had the same thing. This was the peak of 2013, right? Yeah. And we had the downward trend. Let me extend the chart a little. The downward trend. This was actually the peak of 2013. That was December 2013, right? And the peak of 2017 also was what? I think it should be December. The peak of 2020, December 2019. Now, the peak of we are yet in December, right? We have not gotten into December, and we are still in May, and we're having this choppiness. Okay, now we are having this much drop because the inflow, we have a lot of inflow. That is, we have a lot of newbies, a lot of institutions coming into the space, and the margin, the price action margin, dollar value ratio, and the percentage margin is actually going to be very, very high. So my advice is for you not to is not panic. Really, it's not a panic, because if you look into the long term, Bitcoin is still bullish for me anyway. I'm not trying to put my opinion on you, but I'm just trying to tell you what I feel and what the market sentiment is saying. So for me right now, we're still bullish. So coming back to my technical analysis, I said something about the 200-day moving average. I said if Bitcoin actually tests the 200 moving average and closes below, that is a bearish signal. Now, Bitcoin is actually below the gold line we're seeing right now is the 200-day moving average, and Bitcoin is still closing below it. Now, I'm expecting Bitcoin to actually come test above the 200-day moving average, because when we actually test above the 200-day moving average, we see what we had here. We tested above the 200-day moving average, and it took some time. That was that was last year, 2020 March. We break below the 200-day moving average. It took about, let me see the day trend. Broke here, and it took about, there's about, what's it now? 51 days. That's about 2.5 months, right? Well, no. That's about 2 months, yeah. 37. About 2 months. That took about 2 months before Bitcoin was able to actually break above the 200 moving average. And since then, we've been bullish. Okay, we've been bullish since then. And I said it wasn't healthy for Bitcoin to actually be going upward and upward without testing those regions. Now, let's go to the weekly moving averages, which is the 21 weekly moving average. Coming. Yeah. The 21 weekly moving averages, and let me have a 34. Let me explanation moving average. Okay. So let's add a 34. and that's the blue line right now. Let me change the color to white to make it so obvious. Don't mind me, I like using the dark screen because it helps my eyes. So we have the Bitcoin around the 34 moving average right now. So I'm actually expecting Bitcoin to go above this 21 daily moving average. My initial expectation is for 200 daily moving average to get closed first, then we'll go above the 21 daily moving average. As long as we actually, if Bitcoin comes and closes above the 21 moving average, that will be around the 28,600 range, then we are bullish. Now and that can play out in the coming months. Because Bitcoin is actually still bearish right now. Let me show you what I'm trying to talk about, and which is not very cool. Which is not very cool. You can see the 21 daily moving average right now is actually quite bearish, and as long as Bitcoin remains below this line, we are still bearish. Okay, so my expectation for the next few weeks, let's say week 1 coming, the next about 6 days, that will be about 1 month, 1.5 months or 2 months. For the next one, that between May and June or mid-July, I will expect Bitcoin to actually break above this region. Because if Bitcoin cannot break above this region right now, then we actually are going bearish. Well, and that is my first testing for Bitcoin is actually the 20K region. This is around this region, the 20 to 24K region. I'm certain Bitcoin actually test the region. Sorry, 20 to 25K region. Yeah, 20 to 25K region, and that is the 25K region will be around this support, and if you it'll be around that support. Okay. So my expectation for Bitcoin actually for us it is more healthier, and it will confirm more bullishness if Bitcoin tends to come and test to break above the 21 day weekly moving average right now. That's going to be the best thing for Bitcoin right now, and I'm not going to be giving too many signals or too many. And I would say, if you're not comfortable with trading at this moment, it's best for you to stay off the market. Okay, if you know your emotion is going to drive, because I made a comment on the Telegram channel a few days ago. Let me see, and that is about the pigs and the Telegram. Okay, and that was about the pigs. I said, where is it? Where is it? Okay, the pigs will get wrecked because he wants to buy. That's it. Okay, let me start from here. Bull market, bulls make money and bears make money. Pigs get slaughtered. How do pigs get slaughtered? Pigs want to make is not being certain about his opinion. If you're not sure about where the market is going through, you want to make money while being a bull, and you want to make money being a bear. You actually have the potential of getting wrecked. So that's why you need to know where you stand. Are you a bull or a bear? If you're a bull, that means you're going to be longing. For those that are trading futures, are you a bear? If you're a bear, that means you're actually going to be shorting. But if you want to be a bull and a bear at the same time, you actually have a larger potential of getting wrecked, which is very bad for you as a trader. Okay, very bad for you as a trader. So our advice for you to actually determine and select the side you want to be at, either you being a bull or you being a bear. Okay. So my expectation for Bitcoin is actually for you to come test. Really, I am very hopeful. I really like Bitcoin to come and test the 24 price action, the 24 to 25, yeah, between 20 and 25 region. This region, I'll be so glad. Sincerely, I know it's not good for some people. A lot of people do not want that, right? A lot of people do not want that, but I will actually like Bitcoin to come test this region. I really love a breakdown towards this region. So if Bitcoin actually comes to test this region, then we can actually have a very early breakout, because from the information that I'm getting from institutions and the likes, a lot of the institutions are actually quite bearish. They are very manipulative right now. And I said it on the Telegram a few weeks ago that they are going to bore you out by consolidation. That is, the price action is going to be very choppy. It's just going to be consolidating. And when the market is consolidative, it's actually is a very signal, is a signal to get you bought. Now let's look at RSI. Okay, I think let me conclude with RSI. Now look at what RSI is doing. My RSI is blocked.